cookies and how they compare to traditional Girl Scout cookies. Boy, those sound good, George, don't they?
Thin Mints.
Could use about a sleeve right now.
You ever get one of those boxes and you just start on the sleeve and then by that time you know it, it's
I would
gone.
binge eat a box right now.
If you could scrap up some cookies, you can do that during the weathercast here. I want to show you what you can expect as far as today. Now, Max, when I was making this graphic, I didn't realize what it looked like till I put it on television. Looks like our friend here is riding his bike through the flowers.
Yeah, not a good Valentine's Day for this dude.
Wouldn't recommend that too much. Now, today and tomorrow, we're going to see a high wildfire danger, and then our bicycle guy and the flower guy. This means that we're going to see spring-like weather for this weekend. So you may want to spend some time out in your yard, going on the bike ride. And I tell you what, if you're pedaling northward, you're going to like your life a little better as you'll have a nice tailwind. Temps today, 62 to 70, then 71 to 79 for your Saturday. One of the changes I've made since the morning newscast, I've looked at the data and we're warming up actually a little slower than expected, so we've lowered the high to all of the upper 60s today instead of near 70. It's still going to be near record high and certainly quite mild for this time of year. So 51 at lunch, 64 when you're picking up your kids from work, and 68 under the sun at 5. Now, right now we don't have any big storm systems headed toward Oklahoma, just a few high clouds which are drifting across the state. Immediately out to our west, we have this big blank spot on the map. This is where there's this huge area of high pressure, and this is blocking any storm systems from heading our direction. Now, some of the warmth is going to be spreading into Oklahoma, so that's why we're going to see a nice warm up coming up for the weekend. Our next cold front will be arriving toward Wednesday and Thursday. That's when we'll see some of the colder temps making their way on in from the north. Right now, temps are still a little cool in the 40s, especially with the wind, so you're going to want the jacket at lunchtime. 44 right now in Tulsa, 48 in McAllister, and it cools down in a hurry as you work your way to the north up toward Des Moines and Chicago, where it's below freezing. 46 in Bartlesville, 45 in Tahlequah, 46 toward Webbers Falls and Muskogee. If you live out toward Drumright or Slick or Bristow or Kellyville, temps right now warming into the upper 40s out in Creek County. Sun is shining, the wind is blowing from the south and southwest wind. That is a dry wind for green country, so that should help to warm us on up. Beautiful day right now, just a few high clouds moving on by. 44 is the temp. Now, the future track isn't going to show anything too exciting as we don't have any large areas of clouds and there's no areas of rain, certainly no snow showing up nearby. So today we'll see temps in the upper 60s. Tomorrow is going to be warmer. We'll also see another high wildfire danger day with the south and southwest wind during the day tomorrow. Forecast for today, so the change we've made since the morning newscast, we've lowered the high a bit, but still going to be a nice afternoon. 68 for your high, south wind of 10 to 25. And around the rest of green country, if you do want warmer weather, drive west and southwest toward Stillwater, Oklahoma City, and in western Oklahoma. Temps will be running cooler toward Grand Lake, Tahlequah 65 and 66 in Muskogee. Breezy and cool this evening, and by tomorrow morning, not as cold as what we saw this morning. We'll see lows in the lower 40s. 40 toward Claremore and Pryor, Tahlequah, Cookson, and 10 Killer at 40, and Bristow at 41. Your 7-day forecast shows that not only are we going to have a fairly mild to warm weekend, we're going to keep with that warmer weather into next week. 68 for your high today. Saturday looks like the warmest day of the bunch as we'll see temps in the mid 70s. So 68 at lunch tomorrow, on the way towards 76. The rest of your 7-day forecast will continue with highs near 70 through Tuesday. Next cold front gets here on Wednesday. See a chance for a few showers, then colder weather on Thursday. Max, did you have any luck finding the Girl Scout cookies?
I did not. I did
sir?
not. Nope, I'm still right here. I haven't moved an inch, but I have marveled at the forecast because we were talking this morning. Last winter, Tulsa was covered in ice for a couple of weeks, and this winter has been spring-like. It's been pretty amazing.
Yeah, we don't, and even this cold spell we see coming up later this week, we don't see it staying here forever, so looks like spring is trying to move on in, maybe a little early.
Take that, groundhog. Thank you, George. A new shop opens downtown.